All right, Shalom. Shalom. Call Halal Yumla Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kwadash. Double honor to the head elders, apostles, bishops, great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, throughout the world. All right, who push this truth and sincerity. It's the brother Yarzayan. I just wanted to get into a quick little impromptu topic on the condition of the battle. You know, the war that we're in between the flesh and the spirit. And it was ordained from the Most High. So I want to read the scriptures because, pretty much the Most High, when he deals, all right, he makes sure his point is made very, very clear. And, the message is very, very plain. Okay, so 2 Ezra 3:19, and thy glory went through 4 gates of fire and of earthquake and of wind and of cold, that thou mightest give the law unto the seed of Jacob and diligence unto the generation of Israel. And yet tookest thou not away from them a wicked heart, that thy law might bring forth fruit in them. For the first Adam, bearing a wicked heart, transgressed and was overcome, and so be all they that are born of him. Thus infirmity was made permanent, and the law also in the heart of the people with the malignity of the root, so that the good departed away and the evil abode still. Right? So, as you can see, okay, with understanding, we understand that the first Adam, all right, in the beginning, all right, that was the only begotten of the Father, meaning the Adam out of the line of the sons of God, because the Lord created 3 classifications of man on the earth. Okay, the sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. Nonetheless, all were in flesh. So, the act of, or the acts of transgression, all right, was always there. Transgressing the laws, all right? And it says, so be all they that are born of him. Thus infirmity was made permanent, and the law also in the heart of the people with the malignity of the root, so that the good departed away and the evil abode still. Now, although it might seem grim, this is why Yahushai had to fulfill what he had to fulfill. And this is why he is the most exalted above all right, because he came back to be a sacrifice and to, of course, pay for the sins of him, for himself in the past as Adam and Solomon, okay, but also for the entire nation of Israel, which came out of Jacob, right? Jacob's name changed to Israel. Israel became a nation. All right. Nonetheless, okay, that's why we are continually going through these you could call them motions, you can call them whatever. How you doing? That's why we're in this constant dilemma of flesh and spirit. So verse 23, so the times passed away and the years were brought to an end. Then didst thou raise thee up a servant called David, whom thou commandest to build a city unto thy name, and to offer incense and oblations unto thee therein. When this was done many years, then they that inhabited this city forsook thee. Okay? And in all things did even as Adam and all his generations had done. all right, which represents going into different forms of philosophies and ways of life of the other people on the earth. Because you got to think about it, and well, with understanding, the Wadi Al-Bashir Shai for giving that understanding. You know, the earth was a Pangea during the time of Adam, meaning there was no, the earth didn't look like it looks now. All the lands were connected. However, the Most High did separate, you know, the classifications of men from one another. They were to be separate from all of the other nations, all of the other classifications of men. You know, and that didn't happen. So that shows the nature of the flesh. The nature of the flesh is inherently wicked. All right, the nature of the flesh is inherently wicked. The Wada be Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right, Yahweh Shai conquered the flesh, and he is now at the right hand of the Father, and those that he created to be with his Son, all right, the spirits that he created to be with his Son, you know, they're going to receive the same, not the same, but they're going to receive a deliverance, a reward for, you know, fighting the fight of faith, the good fight of faith, right? And so thou gavest thy city over into the hands of thine enemies. Yeah, you have, man, I mean, just read the scriptures. You could see in the book of Judges how that happened. You could see the book of 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, you know, how that happened, okay? Because the constant, you know, thing of dealing with, you know, this the carnal nature kept Israel back from good things that was promised, because, you know, the majority of Israel didn't, how could I say, because the Most High made sure that it was only going to be a few that was going to be favored through the Spirit. The Most High pretty much made sure that the majority of Israel would choose the flesh rather than the Spirit. And you know, are their deeds any better that inhabit Babylon, that they should therefore have the dominion over Zion? And the answer is no, you know. But see, that's the love of the Heavenly Father. The Lord said what in Amos 3:1? You know, out of all the families of the earth, you only have I known. So therefore I will punish you for your iniquities. You know. But nonetheless, the Lord still judges the other nations according to their wickedness and their folly. All right, the scriptures say that. You know, he judges them he scourges them 1,000 times more. For when I came thither and had seen impieties without number, then my soul saw many evildoers in the 30th year, so that my heart failed me. Yeah, man. All right. I'll stop it right there. Just wanted to make that point about the condition of the battle, man. That's how it is with us, you know, in this faith. It's like sometimes it's like it feels overwhelming. Like how much longer are we gonna have to go through this madness, man? You know, it's like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai already wrote the story. It's already written. Yahweh Bashim Shai Ratazah, you know, brothers, we will endure until the end so that we can be saved. All right, so, you know, continue to just strive and push forward, because there's nothing left. but to do. I was saying this to myself this week. There's nothing else to live for other than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Other than that, it's everything else is futile. There's America and everything that's in it, and even abroad. But mainly here in America, this place is destined for destruction. All right, it's prophesied to be destroyed. All right, so shalom.